avoiding the deeper we go with this, it seems to be just one of the most natural natural things in the world to want to avoid pain. Who doesn't want to avoid pain? Certainly, given the choice between having my fingers in a vice that's slowly closing or not, I'll probably avoid the vice experience. And yet, what are we really avoiding when we do that internally? Ding, my bagel's done. What are we really avoiding? We are avoiding life. We are avoiding full engagement with our lives. And make no mistake, it's my life, it's your life. They come with pain. Most of that pain we've created for ourselves. Most of that pain is generated by pushing away life. And these are things like we just learn to do this, right? It's conditioned into us. Once in a while, once in a while, you see somebody who's at least learned this lesson, right? I'm thinking about a dirt biker right now, right? A professional dirt biker whose parent, at least they knew that's what their son was supposed to do. Um, they just taught them from a really, really early age that it's gonna hurt. They're gonna fall off. They're gonna fall over. They're gonna jump off this, dirt mound, fly through the air, and things are gonna go wrong. And they're gonna hurt themselves. They're gonna break bones. And maybe that person is still afraid to touch some emotional pain inside of themselves. But boy, have they learned to touch physical pain and not to fear it, but to, but that it's inevitable, and they're going to deal with it. They're going to move through it. They know through experience that they can move through it. And so, in this sense, learning to engage with whatever it is we find painful, difficult to engage with internally. In this sense, it's like a discipline. It's just something that few of us are taught. And so we're going to have to learn it for ourselves. And I don't know that there is any end to this learning. It's such an instinctual thing to push away what is painful. That there's often a bit of a time gap. It doesn't mean that we have to go unconscious. But rather that sometimes there's a little gap between something moving from unconscious to conscious. Maybe it's a few minutes. And it's like, oh, yeah, I feel bad about that thing I said. Let me clean that up. Maybe it's a few hours. Maybe it's a few days. What that decision looked like for me was I was so tired of not feeling. and being numb. Not in all ways, but in many ways. That it's kind of like, if I had to put it into words, right? I'm here for all of this. I'm gonna feel everything that I feel. I don't want to push away any of this experience. Painful, sad, afraid, shameful, joyful. I'm here for all of it. I'm going to show up for myself. In such a way that yeah, so it's not that avoiding can't happen, because it does, and it's instinctual. And we can't make what is unconscious conscious just by force of will, right? And it's an invitation. The decision to be here completely for my feelings is an invitation to all that material. All that old stuff to surface, be experienced, pass through.